Even though we can't live beneath the waves, these vast bodies of water are vital to our very existence. Much of that is down to a group of ocean inhabitants that are surrounding me. Single-celled organisms so small they're invisible to the naked eye. They're known as phytoplankton. Although phytoplankton are no bigger than a pinhead, they're one of the most important forms of life on Earth. To understand just how important they are, take a look at them from space. Just off the British Isles, large patches of the sea are stained light green by millions upon millions of individual phytoplankton, known as blooms. These blooms appear around the world's oceans. And it's because phytoplankton are so abundant that they can affect the whole planet. For a start, they're a vital source of food. Without phytoplankton in the oceans, there wouldn't be any fish or turtles swimming around. Phytoplankton is the first meal in the ocean food chain. But surprisingly, as well as being a primary source of nourishment for creatures in the sea, these tiny organisms help all animals on Earth to breathe. Phytoplankton can do this because they photosynthesize. They turn carbon dioxide and sunlight into energy in order to live. And this releases a very important byproduct: oxygen. This process takes place on a global scale. All these green patches show areas of phytoplankton, and they're all producing oxygen, which fills the seas and the atmosphere. Oxygen is vital to all animals, in the sea, on land, and in the air. If it wasn't for humble phytoplankton, there wouldn't be enough oxygen to breathe. Phytoplankton produce something like 50% of all the oxygen on Earth, about as much as the world's forests and jungles combined. The ocean is the one place where we can't breathe unaided, and yet ironically, this is the very place that provides us with half our